Your story is amazing. You're this international superstar right now, but with very humble beginnings. As someone who's experienced homelessness, as someone who's experienced hunger firsthand, how did you use that insight to inform people out there to say, I'm not just talking about this, I've lived this?
You know, it was really hard for me to ever think that I was special when I was, let's go for when I was homeless. You know, I didn't think I was that unique. I was writing songs, but I didn't think that they were that good. The fact that somebody ever believed in me or thought my life was valuable or special meant a lot to me, because I didn't really know how to value it. And people helped me. They didn't know me. They didn't owe me anything. They would just help me get food. They gave me $5 for food. And it not only, you know, helped feed me, but it gave me hope, which is even just so much more important. Because when you're in those situations of those vicious poverty cycles, you can just never get ahead. And knowing that somebody's there and want to help you and they think you're worth helping, it means a lot to you.
And you're in turn helping and touching those lives out there. Would you mind sharing some of the stories, some of the feedback you've gotten from complete strangers you've helped with your message, with your platform?
You know, what's so great about this is it's really helping so many kids. And again, it's in our own neighborhood, and that's what I love about it. Is I want to help Americans. You know, I think that's a great thing to help people in our own backyard, and the stories are endless. You know, from mothers who you can imagine the heartbreak of not really being able to feed your own kid that night, or they might not have enough food on the weekends, and knowing that somebody there is to help. It's really touching.
Speaking of mothers, you're a new mom.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Little baby Case.
Yes.
Adorable. It must really resonate with you even that much more as a mother, and looking at your baby and thinking, how does a child go to bed, wake up hungry every day? So how has that changed your whole perspective on pushing this message forward?
It's definitely something I understand too firsthand. As a kid in high school, I knew we'd go over to their house and they wouldn't have anything in the refrigerator to eat, and that happened to us sometimes when we lived in the city too. So it's always really touched me. But when you have your own kid, it really drives it home all that much more, because you want so much for your kid to have everything. That's why it's so important.
I can just imagine also how motherhood has changed you. How has it? Endless ways, right?
Yeah, in endless ways. It's a life-transforming thing. Everybody tells you that, and until you get into it, you know, it's hard to really comprehend. But it's changed all my decisions about my life and how I approach my life.
And you look great today, but tell me, are you getting enough sleep, or are those days long gone? They're behind you.
You know, my son's doing really good. He's 7.5 months, and he's sleeping 12 hours at night. So it just started a couple weeks ago, but we're tickled.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
All right. It just gets better from there. I have 2 little ones, so I know. You have 2 children's albums out now. What can we expect? What's this different type of Jewel that we're seeing here?
When I was trying to get pregnant, I wrote Lullaby because I wanted to have something really soothing and angelic for my baby as he slept at night, and so I made that for him. And it's had a really great reaction amongst non-parents, like college students.
What do they tell you? What do they say?
And they're loving it, like for studying or like road rage when they get uptight in traffic. They listen to it, and it's just a very like meditative, relaxing, calming record of original songs I wrote. And then I just did The Merry Goes Round. It's a record I wrote for my son of little lessons and things I wanted him to learn, and types of genres of music that I wanted to share with him. So it's Dixieland and country and folk and all kinds of styles of music with sweet messages, you know, that I wrote for him, and it's something that whole families will enjoy together, so that parents don't have to suffer through kids' music and vice versa.
What else can we look forward to from Jewel? Any other projects, movies, albums? I know you're busy. I know you're doing everything under the sun, but what else can we look forward to from you?
I have a song out right now. I didn't mean to cut you off, sorry.
No, you did not.
I have a song out right now called Here's Hope, and that's for the Hunger Campaign. If people want a free download of it, they can go to childhungerendshere.com and get a free download of the song, and by doing that, it activates giving a meal to someone. So you get a free song and somebody gets a free meal out of it. I have a child's book coming out this fall that I wrote for my son, so that's my next project.